In a world of shifting alliances and fragile peace, two nations are stepping up their game, Russia and Iran. While the West focuses on sanctions and containment, Moscow and Tehran are quietly redefining the rules. Is this a marriage of convenience or a calculated strategy to challenge global hegemony? Let's dive into the untold story. First, let's talk energy. Russia, the world's largest gas exporter, and Iran, holding the second largest natural gas reserves, are teaming up. Why? To dominate the global energy market. Together, they've been working on projects like the North-South Transport Corridor, bypassing traditional trade routes controlled by Western powers. Think pipelines, railways, and ports, all designed to strengthen their grip on the global economy while thumbing their noses at U.S. sanctions. And let's not kid ourselves. Russia isn't folding under Western sanctions, have only forced Moscow to diversify its economy, forge new trade routes, and deepen ties with non-Western allies. Iran, no stranger to sanctions, has found a natural ally in Russia. Together, they're building parallel systems, financial networks, trading platforms that sidestep Western dominance. This isn't the first time Russia has outmaneuvered the West. During the Cold War, the USSR faced enormous pressure yet managed to project power globally. Fast forward to today, and you'll see a Russia that remains resilient, adaptable, and, most importantly, strategic. Iran, on the other hand, has played the long game, surviving revolutions, wars, and sanctions to emerge as a key player in the Middle East. Together, these two nations are crafting a new order. But here's where it gets interesting. What about the other players? China pretends to be a reliable ally, but let's be real, Beijing is always in it for itself. Their investments in Iran come with strings attached, and Russia knows better than to trust a country that's been silently building its influence everywhere. India, however, is the dark horse. With its independent foreign policy and growing global clout, New Delhi has become the balancing force in this geopolitical chess game. India continues to trade with Iran despite sanctions and has even partnered with Russia for defense and energy projects. While others talk, India acts silently, strategically, heroically. Then there's the military aspect. Russia and Iran have been strengthening their defense ties. From drone technology to missile systems, Russia's weapons industry, still thriving despite sanctions, has found a lucrative market in Tehran. And let's not forget Syria, where Russian and Iranian forces have effectively carved up influence, keeping Bashar al-Assad in power and countering Western-backed forces. The implications are massive. A stronger Russia-Iran axis means a weakened Western grip on the Middle East and Central Asia. It challenges NATO's influence, reshapes energy markets, and creates new financial systems. So what's next for this alliance? A formal economic bloc, a military pact. One thing's for sure, Russia and Iran aren't playing by the West's rules anymore. And while the US and Europe focus on sanctions and containment, the rest of the world, led by countries like India, is quietly adapting to this new reality. In this geopolitical chessboard, Russia and Iran are making bold moves and the West is left reacting. But the real question is, how far can this alliance go? And will it redefine the global order as we know it? History doesn't wait for anyone. And in this new chapter, the rules are being written by those who refuse to be bound by the old ones.